This is Mike Kraft along with Brian Strickland, senior writer from Panthers.com and the newest member of our Panthers.com family, Max Henson. Max is the resident rookie. What are you most looking forward to during your first Panthers training camp?
Well, there's so much to look forward to, obviously. Incredibly excited to be a part of this and to cover this team. And, you know, one thing I'm looking at, obviously, you got the development of Cam Newton is something everyone's looking forward to watching. But I'm looking at some of the other newcomers that are coming to this squad. Mike Tolbert comes to mind immediately. I mean, this is a team that's relied on D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart for years now. Now you bring in a third guy into that mix with a diverse skill set like Tolbert has. It's going to be interesting to see how this offense, which is already complex, brings him in and just makes life more miserable for defenses. So I'm going to be interested to watch how Tolbert kind of just factors himself in.
Well, training camp starts down here in Spartanburg, but early in the week, a rookie camp was held up in Charlotte. And Brian, that work the coaches got in was invaluable, wasn't it?
Of course. I mean, you get a head start on everything and get a bigger look at some of the rookies. They get more time to work with Cam, with the quarterbacks having been out here. And then also some of the injured guys get a chance to get up to speed early. They'll go to training camp kind of more prepared for day one out there.
What are some of the position battles that you're looking most forward to watching?
There's a lot of stuff to pay attention to, Mike. I mean, the wide receiver position, the number 2 spot, has been talked about a lot. Seeing the defensive line come together, what's going to happen to defensive tackle, and obviously, back in the secondary also, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens at the number 2 cornerback spot, and there's a lot of competition at safety this year as well.
And Max, you keeping your eye on a couple battles as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. I think every NFL team, every training camp they go into, you're excited to see those position battles. I mean, that's where the players, the competition brings out the best in them. And you want that across your lineup. You want guys competing hard for that opportunity to earn playing time. So across the board, the competition is what brings out the best in these players. And I think that's what we're all looking forward to heading into training camp.
Well, I'm looking at a bunch of battles as well, but one of the things I will keep my eye on is the defensive line. A lot of guys coming back from injury, trying to gel with guys who were here when the squad was just depleted by injury. And it will also be interesting to see how the return of John Beeson plays into that mix as well. Here's a guy that's a true leader of that defense, and it'll be exciting to see his presence and what it'll do for the defense.
It was obvious that Beeson's absence was obvious in every way imaginable last season, and it is great to have him back in the mix. Thomas Davis, an inspirational leader as well as a leader on the field. Position battles, I'd also like to remind people about special teams and how interesting that's going to be to watch this training camp. Mike's unique situation for our special teams.
Well, Mick, that's just some of the stories we'll be following on Panthers.com. Back to you.